What's up, listeners? This is RiniB, and you are listening to another episode of RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio, a show about all things indie, indie animations, indie games, indie businesses, etc. Now, you were wondering why you were listening to the same exact show last week. Well, apparently, last week I was away with family, because we had a family reunion and we had to see everybody. It was good to see everyone. However, the biggest problem was the hotel resort I stayed at for the family reunion. I'll talk more about it after this first song on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio.
Enjoy from patience. Present won't exist anymore. Present has never been so real at all. Question kicking this fragile hand. Mr. Dancing and you can't be there. Maybe all I need is a new end. Maybe it's not so common to live changing your friends. When the reasons got to walk, don't waste your time on being a business guy. One who told you that he used to be a bitch. Who is really honest, are you him? And all her dreams that will be bosom. You have been a long time waiting too much. Overwhelming, share me. Everything seems so predisposed to fly to disintegrate. Inequality sought to be normalized. All this pain will give life to me.
Alright, everyone. Allow me to tell you the tale of woe that I have faced at the hotel resort I stayed at during the family reunion. The moment I walked into that hotel, the first problem I saw was the water tower within the resort had collapsed back in February. And since then, it has not been fixed. That meant the water within the resort was completely contaminated. So much so that I often get worried about bathing, like taking a shower, or even swimming in the pool, and even drinking the faucet water that was provided. So To be better safe than sorry, I drank water that was brought from our own home. Secondly, this wasn't in my room, but it was in the other rooms of my family members. There were constant reports about bed bugs, air conditionings not working, and water not truly running for some family members. And to make matters worse, on the day we were supposed to leave, in the town center of the resort, a pipe must have broke. I don't know exactly what happened, but a pipe broke somewhere within the ceiling, because on the upper level of that, where the pipe was, the women's bathroom was flooded. I could tell because when I was about to head to the bathroom, the carpet in front of it was completely wet. So, there you go. You better watch out if you're ever going to go to a 1-star hotel. It didn't take long until my cousin saw on the ratings on the website saying that the hotel is 1-star rated, and that many people who rated it as a 1-star or even 0 stars say, do not go to the resort. It's a buyer beware. Well, she was right. And I've already seen my evidence. But despite that, I really enjoyed hanging out with my family. No offense to those who planned it at that hotel, but that truly was a buyer beware. Because when I was checking out the website of that hotel resort, and the photos of that resort looked very phenomenal, but when I went to the resort, it was truly a buyer beware. Like, why would you all scam your customers like that? So therefore, next time, whenever you are booking a hotel resort, just not only check the process of the hotel, but check the rating. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get back to more music. On RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio.
Never take you through into that second place. We won't tolerate to live this way and have to shuffle. Someone must tell us what kind of secret hides in your speech. What will you do when angry people take the streets? Someone explain us what happens to our brain full of gain, oh yes. How do you feel when you buy a new TV? What's up inside? Could you pay for lies? So how can we live in hiding those who stay outside? How much time we'll keep on believing our own life? We only walk once if they don't give us justice, so we must find a use of microphone to divulge your message. Never take your truth into that second place. Open up your eyes and see the things we got to change. We won't tolerate to live this way and have to shuffle. And see the things we got to change. We won't tolerate to live this way and have to shuffle. Open up your eyes and see the things we got to change. We won't tolerate to live this way and have to shuffle. Never fight, never fight, never fight, never fight. trust is hiding through your eyes. You got the time, I saw the place, and now must act to give. Everybody seems so pleased. Has ever someone asked about your choice and all the things you're living to ride that horse? But I will try, let's try, and when it's gone we all can vanish fast. These are just common tasks for me, and not very different from what you're trying to hide. Who's unable to judge now if too many people wants to buy all the things I got and offer to survive? Can never be a someone is not like me, and those who will never be new. Other force and forces hide them very well. Can't be and sustain without shame. These are just common tasks for me, and not very different from what you're trying to hide. Who's unable to judge now if too many people wants to buy all the things I got?
You are listening to RiniCast at Song Scout Radio. What's up, everyone? This is RiniB here, and I have a new artist I would like to talk to you about. Her name is Kay Catherall. Here's a little bio about her. Kay Catherall is an indie singer-songwriter artist from the Philippines who combines her own brand of pop with elements from other genres for her music. She began her music career journey early on, back when she was still a kid. She continues to make music and collaborates with artists from across the globe. She has music collaborations with artists from India, Australia, Syria, Canada, and USA, and she has more coming up. She aims to inspire hope through her music and story. Wow, now that is impactful. Well, I hope that she makes more music as years and months go by. Well, I also have one song that I would like to play from her. It's called Faith. So, without further ado, here's Faith on RiniCast on Song Scout Radio.
In this life I live, we're so much focused on every day, what we do every day, and we try to get by, doing things on our own, thinking we can get through everything. But do we even remember? 'Cause we don't seem to bother who got us here, who put us here, but we live. If only we have faith, we'll be, and we'll be okay, and we'll see the way. If only we have faith, and we'll be okay. If only we have faith, if only we have
See, faith is the assurance of
was hope for. What I can't see, what I go for, what I move toward, isn't you, Lord. Give me Messiah. With that it is impossible to please them. Gotta need them, understand the reason. Is it underpinning? And I need grace. 'Cause faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word. And nothing's impossible when you're sure what he spoke you heard. So take heart, 'cause we don't walk by sight. We rest in God's mind, and it's gonna be alright. 'Cause life's hard, but we have his promise. Jesus frees from bondage, he's overcome all problems. Relationship, yeah, you gotta have it, or I can't you trust it, don't you know? That everything good, it comes from God above. Just keep that faith, and it's only open rooted in his love. 'Cause everything, it don't fade away except for God. I'm saying relationship, yeah, you gotta have it, or I can't you trust it, don't you know? And everything good, it comes from God above. Just keep that faith, only in his open rooted in his love. 'Cause everything will fade away but God. And we'll be okay. If only we have faith, 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 faith. If only we have faith, faith, faith. If only we had faith, faith.
Have you ever been into any relationships? Regardless if it's long or short or good or bad? Well, there are some relationships that turn good for the better, but others just don't work. And when I mean don't work, you get so agitated by this toxic relationship that you just have to get up and see yourself out. And that reminds me of a certain song I ran into. It's called So Done by the Pop of Grey. In their newly released single, So Done is a song about relationships when things might not be going so well. So with that, here is So Done by the Pop of Grey on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio.
Well, I don't mind saying a thought for a minute. I don't want to stay anymore, but I don't understand my own limit whenever I head for the door. So I go around saying things that don't matter, like I'm better off being alone. And I know that my mind starts to scatter when I think about life on my own. I'm so done, it's over. say talk is cheap. Actions speak louder. Great to say, but so hard to do. I sit here thinking, am I better off without her? Is it something that's long overdue? But I wait for the doubt to take over. Something that I just can't defend. Hear you say that I'm such a pushover, 'cause I stay though I just want it to end. I'm so done, it's over. I'll be gone before you make it to 10. Though I try to keep my composure, we all know I'm gonna do it again. So done, it's over. I'll be gone before you make it to 10. Though I'll try to keep my composure, we all know I'm gonna do it again. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done.
Artists come in various ages, whether they started very young or as an adult. Well, I came across this artist who goes by the name of Pisido Ciense. Forgive me if I say your name wrong. They had released an album called Envy. Here's a little bio about them. They are a Canadian musician. They've been making music since they were 13, and they've worked on attaining an electric sound over the years. So with that, I will present to you one of their songs from that album. The song is called Power Nap. So without further ado, here's Power Nap on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio. Here's a funny artist I ran into from the UK who goes by the name of Professor Whom. Here's a little bio about them. Do you remember first wave shoegaze? Growing up on trad goth, post-punk, and later on shoegaze, I have weaponized my nostalgia into making my own music. We often get stuck in a particular year of our lives musically. Currently, that's 1989. I'm not going to restrict myself to genre, so fill your boots. I hope people enjoy, but to paraphrase Scroobius Pip, I may not be for you, and that's fine. Well, as I talk about this, he had released an album called Holiday Modular Noodling. Nice name. And from that album, I'm going to play a song called Cicadas. Ugh, I don't like the bugs, but I'm sure hope you'll like the song, and not the bug. So without further ado, here's Cicadas by Professor Whom on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio. this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. We are in the final stages of Art Fight. Which team shall emerge victorious? Will it be Team Fossil or Team Crystal? May the best team win. Also, I have a little bonus for you. To the team that emerges victorious, I would like to interview an artist of that winning team to talk about their artwork. What's their favorite artwork? What inspired them to do art? Things of that such. So artists, if you want to be interviewed by me, RiniB, then feel free to email me about it on my email at rini@sonicscoutradio.com. Again, it's RINI@sonicscoutradio.com. I look forward to talking with you. Once again, this is RiniB in RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio.
Here we go again, laying in your bed, but I don't understand. But do you want me? Here we go again, but what did I expect? I said I'm not invested, but I still want to. Take off your clothes, come on, get closer. Maybe give you a taste. I want your hands on my waist, backwards, it's over. But would you still want me when you're sober? Touch me like that, might not wanna take it. So make me your only one. Tattoo my name in gold, boy, I know just who you are. I wanna take it too far. You got the key to my heart. Want you to make me a star. Want you to make me a star. Want you to make me a star. Till we undress, lipstick on your cigarette, legs around your head, hotel room on sunset. Oh, but I don't regret this. No, I won't forget it. Everything you said leaves me breathless. I wanna take off your clothes, come on, get closer. Maybe give you a taste. I want your hands on my waist, backwards, it's over. But would you still want me when you're sober?
Hey, so what's been going on? I don't even know. It's like we had this beautiful night together. He hasn't even texted me yet. Are you serious? Yeah, it's like I don't even know what to do anymore, how to feel. Sometimes I just wish he wasn't famous.
Take off your clothes, come on, get closer. Maybe give you a taste. I want your hands on my waist, backwards, it's over. But would you still want me when you're sober? Touch me like that, might not wanna take it. So make me your only one. Tattoo my name in gold, boy, I know just who you are. I wanna take it too far. You got the key to my heart. Want you to make me a star. Want you to make me a star. Want you
I hope you all are enjoying RiniCast so far. If you are, excellent. But not only that, I hope you are all enjoying your summer so far. I hope you're all having fun, going to the beach, going to the fair, going on vacation, or going to concerts, whatever. Eating ice cream. Boy, I could come up with so many summer activities. If you all are doing any of these activities, then great. I hope those activities beat the summer heat, 'cause whoo, boy is it hot. Well, speaking of summer heats, why don't we beat the summer heat with the summer beat? So with that in mind, I will bring to you a summer hit on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio. To all unsigned artists out there, first of all, I'd like to thank you for all your support in submitting your tracks to me so that I could play your music on my radio station. I couldn't have done this without you. However, there is something I must bring up, and it's very important. Working alongside with Sonic Scout Radio ain't free. Meaning, when you submit your tracks, you have to pay the submission fee of $10 per song. Meaning, if you have like 5 songs, it would be $50. And if you have 2 songs, it would be $20. The purpose for this submission fee is to help you artists be heard on our radio station. And hopefully, the curators could help you get booked to a concert or a festival or basically whatever booking that would be best for artists. Ooh, that sounds fun, doesn't it? So, artists, if you want your dream to become a reality, go ahead and do your part and help us make your dream a reality by paying the $10 submission fee, if you can. That is all I ask for you. And once again, thank you so much for your support, unsigned artists. Now here's some more music on RiniCast on Sonic Scout Radio.
Give me one more try, baby. Give me one more try. last time in San Francisco night and golden age has gone so far. This is how we gotta be. No Disney movie or the story of a rainbow we can admit in our ghetto. Newspaper says heaven pisking from revenge. I could hear it at the funeral from one of us. But all in one we'll fight against freedom is feeble. So come on, you got your points. Now I don't feel so complicated, and still we got nowhere to go. As the heart is done, we've teared walls, blood and our collective soul. In 69, you've broke our shelter, and how many flags are alive and present? Now I don't feel so complicated, and still we got nowhere to go. And now your words look so aged. What do we care what people know? Take your place, go down the race. Hate face was not in vain. No more mouth with a chain. Now we got to be real and face every fool who is against our movement came to shake. Less squeezes, more kisses. We have no time for faithful pieces. You're the bad, not the crisis. It's enough as the reminiscence. You're the bad, not the crisis. It's enough as the reminiscence. Now I don't feel so complicated, and still we got nowhere to go. And now your words look so aged. What do we care what people know?
All right, everyone. That wraps it. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of RiniCast. Stay tuned for the next episode, because in the next episode, I'll be talking about certain indie animations based off on an indie animation event I will be attending. So stay tuned for that, because some of those indie animations may catch your fancy. To stay tuned and keep in touch with what's going on in RiniCast, check out my socials on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Blue Sky. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to RiniCast, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!